You should drip. Shove it all the way up there. Maybe it'll clog you so you stop dripping.
Well, hello and welcome in, everybody. Episode 499, everybody. And we've got the boys back in town with us today. We have a very special guest in the house. Knocker, I'm introducing the show. Do you want to continue? Go ahead, Knocker. I'll mute you. Go for it. As Knocker finishes that story off stream, I will continue to introduce everybody. We have Tony at the bottom right there, looking sharp as ever in that blue shirt, looking like a stud muffin. They say they look like a box of Frankenberries. I think he looks like a box of Yummylicious. That's what I think he looks like. Looking absolutely fantastic down there, Tony. We've got Gooch coming in there as well, our resident Dolphins fan coming in there. We have the CEO, creator and maker of the MSLA and ruler of the dark side. That is Ender's World in the house with us today. Ender's, welcome. He is sporting his New York Jets fanfare.
Oh, Lord.
He probably had to dust the cobwebs off because haven't probably been out since the 80s. I don't even know when the last time that you probably brought that jersey out. And of course, it's a butt fumble jersey. He's got the Mark Sanchez butt fumble Jets jersey. He's got it on there. And I love that. I asked him before, why does he have a Sanchez? He's like, dude, it was on sale for 20 bucks. It's on sale.
My Wayne Corbett one wasn't fitting me, so I had to get some.
So good to have you in, Enders. Thanks for coming in, man. It's such a good week to have you in too, man. Like, because your Jets are on fire. You and Tony somehow, I have no idea, are dominating the Pick'em Square. You are dominating in general. I mean, like we talked about earlier, if you would have got the Cowboys pick correct and the Monday night pick correct, you would have been the top, like, 400 of, not like this league, like everywhere of all ESPN picks.
All of ESPN. I actually went and looked after we talked about it, and I would have been almost top 200. Like,
that's insane. And that's like hundreds of thousands, like close to 1 million people. And like, that's a lot of people in there. Just absolutely nuts. And again, like you said, dude, Jets had a 13% pick'em chance going into that game. 13% of the picks. 2 of them were you and Tony. God damn it. Knocker was on the Jets too. Knocker was on the Jets too. Oh man,
Knocker just copied all my picks.
Yeah, Knocker, did you copy all Tony's? Because you're back on the front page again. Totally admits it. Totally admits it. Just totally, no fucking shame in Knocker at all.
Not
dude.
at all.
No, we were in sync.
That's my money. That's my freaking money, man.
Oh man, Joey or Sarita, can we get a shout out for Enders in chat, please? Make sure you get over there and follow my friend. If not, he has created the most spectacular racing event in all of marbles, the biggest event that there is, and the hardest marble skin to obtain, which is the MSLA evolving skin. What season are we in now, Enders? Are you finishing up a season?
7th.
Where are we at? 7th season? Is it just kicking off?
We're 5 races in. Because of the holidays, we're probably going to be doing like 14, 15, give or take. But we're, 5 races in, and it's just had our 3rd ever winner / team champion last week.
Nice.
So somebody that's won a team championship, won a race last week, and I think we've had 3 of those, which
That's
is
awesome.
Crazy. Trophies all over the world.
Yeah.
It's so cool. So
Yeah,
cool.
that's very cool. And what about, do you have any, I'm probably putting you on the spot. Do you have any ideas or stuff in the future coming along with the new sprint track? I know that it's not necessarily a laps track for MSLA, but do you see that fitting into the picture in the future? Is something like smaller? Obviously, you can't run a lap, you know what I mean? Like, so.
I want to kind of almost do like a bracket system.
That'd be cool.
Like kind of treat like NHRA type of thing. But my goal is next to actually do more of a Emerald Downs race. Like
cool.
Race.
Yeah.
Bring one of those in this season.
Yeah.
But during an off-season fun run, we might do something fun with the sprint race and just do bracketology or have teams show up and have the teams compete or something. So I have a couple ideas rumbling through my head.
I like how you put the damage on though, and you go against teams on that sprint and people are just killing each other left and right. Rubbin's racing whoever can survive at the end there,
So good.
It's so good. So again, make sure you give Enders a follow over there. We've got him on for picks today. We're gonna go over all of our week 7 picks. Another insane week of football in the NFL. I know, Enders, you are a big football fan. You've watched quite a bit, I'm sure, over your lifetime. This season, I can't remember such a crazy just season. I feel like there's a lot of 3-3 teams that aren't as bad as their record, and there's a lot of 4-2, 5-1 teams that are not as good as their records say they are.
Yeah, I mean, you got 3 teams right now tied.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Chiefs, you got the Chargers, and the Jets, all 4-2 in the AFC.
Yeah.
You know, overall, there's a couple. You got the Chiefs, Chargers, Cowboys, and the Jets.
Yeah.
4-2.
Yeah.
I mean, the Jets should not be there. They are, because what's working for them is the running game.
Yeah.
Look at Zach Wilson's stats. He's not throwing it much.
True. Just control the football.
They're just punching it in, and the defenses aren't stopping them.
Yeah.
You know, they're just running it through, just boom, boom, boom. And so right now with our draft picks from this year, we got 3 in the first round. They're just destroying right now. It's awesome.
It's good to see though. It is.
It's a good time to be a fan.
It is. It's. I like when teams like that have been down for a while come back. Except if you're the Browns, I just can't do that.
Hey, Anders. The dude from USC, the #1 pick, Leonard Williams, I believe was his name. Is he playing, or is he hurt, or because he's gone through all holy hell with some shitty Jets teams? Is he still there?
Right now.
He's hurt.
He's still there. He's just hurt right now.
Okay, just curious.
Check on that.
And
he's a monster. If he's hurt and they get him back, they just get that much better.
Speaking of SC Knocker, are you recovered from that? Once again, USC blows a fucking game that they should have won. I mean,
I'm not going there. I don't think they blew it. I think they're way ahead of schedule. I think they're 2 years ahead of schedule. They lost to a really good team on the road. They went for 2 and they got it.
Yeah.
Really critical pass, roughing the passer calls, but
Yeah,
we're not going
it
to
was
cry.
bad. Yeah.
We lost by 1 point on the road, but I've said all year long their defense isn't as good as their offense.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to outscore the better teams, which is exactly what happened. They scored 42 points and lost. Okay.
Yeah, you can't really blame that on the offense at all. You drop a 40 bomb on any team, you should be able to win the game. Yeah.
Absolutely. Are they as good as the top 3 teams in the country? Probably not.
Yeah.
You know, but do they belong in the top 10? Yeah, I think they do.
Did it make it better that Alabama lost?
Of course it does.
Yes.
Alabama loses.
That's a blanket statement.
Seriously, it is, right? Like, is that you have to be in Alabama to be like an Alabama fan, right? Unless you obviously moved out of Alabama and you live somewhere else. But majority of the country is anti-Bama, I would think, right? I mean,
absolutely.
They're like the Yankees. You're either a Yankees fan or you hate them, right? It's not like, oh yeah, Alabama's okay. You're just like, you either hate Bama or you love them, right? They're one of those teams, and I think
did you see the coach, man? I thought he was going to have a heart attack in the first half. He was literally jumping up and down, screaming at his players, man. I loved it. Now, how's it feel, bro?
Yeah.
How's it feel to be on the other end of this shit?
Yeah, right.
But then again, Josh, this is why you don't gamble anymore. I'm
Cowboys
watching the
suck.
game, and Bama's driving, and they cannot tackle Bryce Young. That Tennessee cannot tackle this guy, and I'm fed up with the lack of technique. You know, breakdown. You look at his midsection, and you tackle the son of a bitch. You don't grab his head. You don't grab for his legs. I'm frustrated as hell. He scrambles around on a 3rd and 17, throws the ball in the end zone. The Bama receiver grabs the Tennessee defensive back by the shoulders, throws him down behind him, and gets the pass interference call. I literally threw the remote, started cussing, throwing things around. Your mom is looking at me like, are you out of your motherfucking mind right now? But that's what gambling will do.
You laugh at this, Tony, but this is the call I get every Sunday morning at 9:30. It's, hey, good morning. Hey, good morning, Josh. How you doing today? Oh, you want to hear what happened fucking yesterday, dude? Fucking, but it's like 15 minutes of just how he got fucked over on all these different bets. It's ridiculous. That's how his Sunday morning calls from Knocker. Gooch, my man down there. Hope you're doing well, dude. Good to have you back. Another struggle for the Dolphins, but man, you get Tua back. You get Tua back this week, I think, right?
The season officially restarts for us on Sunday Night Football. This was just a big old bye week, and I thank God we started 3-0 because we were able to take the brunt of this and actually start off like basically back with 0.
Yep.
So
do you really think
do it
this
again.
is smart, Gooch? Do you really think that this is smart for Tua to come back this soon?
Yeah, this was either come back or you're not going to come back. Yeah,
well, I don't think he should. I think he should sit out another 5 games. I mean, we're talking about a guy's life here. You know,
I
is
understand
he
that.
really ready to come back as fragile as he's proven to be?
I like how he's going to play the fucking Steelers defense when he comes back.
Yeah, like who are you betting for, Knocker?
Yeah, really, no shit. And then Tony is the blue shirt because as you kicking ass now in pick'ems, dude. You're just on fire, so you come with a new bright blue shirt, dude, huh?
You know, I have like 10 black shirts, and it always looks like I'm wearing the same fucking shirt.
It does.
So I went out and bought a bunch of different colors. So I'm
Oh,
gonna be a colorful
nice.
guy.
Oh, I like it,
I got a
dude.
bunch of colors now.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
It looks
Very
like
weird
it looks like the Lions' offensive coordinator now.
Oh my God! Please, no, anyone but the Lions.
Oh, that's fantastic, man. Well, speaking of pick'ems, it has been a real shootout. But everyone, there's a lot of movers and shakers. I mean, this week, if you got 7 picks right or more, you're pretty much doing pretty well. If you got 7 picks or higher here. Enders, reeling off, I think this is your worst week yet, right, Enders? It's 7 right. You got 7 right.
See, Ethan's crying because of it. No, basically, it was not my best week. And
Yeah.
that's sad. Again, I went for some real dangerous picks.
You did. You went on a limb, but you kind of had a little bit of a cushion to kind of
had a
do that.
buffer.
Like, you had a buffer, and if you did hit him, you'd be up by quite a bit right now. So,
If I hit him, I'd be up by like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
on
you still
anybody,
got
either
a-
an MSLA, yours.
yeah,
Whatever.
you still got a 1-game lead over Eddie Towns right now, as we see Howard in second place and Coach K with 58 wins. Enders has 59. We got Bowboy Flame, Sir Hades, Keith Fitz, Super User, Yisman, Raver Rusty, Mr. Awesome, MTM, all with 56 picks. And then you look right here, you've got Mr. Chef Travolta and Bud Knocker here, both reeling off 10 wins this week.
What?
10 wins this
Damn.
week.
I won
Yeah, yeah. Knocker is only 5 games back off of Enders now. Haley Page up there in the front spot as well. Another big week. 9 wins for Haley Page's butts out there in front. Yeah, the butts are coming through. So another big win. I ended up going. I had 7 correct this week. No, I did pretty good too. I was having 2 back-to-back double digits, and then I shit the bed with this one. So a lot of
How'd your
upsets.
fantasy go, huh?
Shut up, Tony. Listen, that was absolute fucking bullshit, dude.
I was watching. I'm like, wow, he might win in overtime.
Yeah,
but then
dude.
they give the guy the ball.
Listen. Russell Wilson and the Broncos might be the sorriest offense I've ever seen in my lifetime. Literally, all I needed was 7 measly points from Sutton as receiver going into it. All I needed was 7 points. The
Are
dude
you
had
serious?
two catches, 19 yards. The fuck? And of course, I have Judy, right? I sit him because he's the worst one out of them. He scores fucking like 12. Like, what the fuck is happening? Oh, I couldn't beat Bowboy.
It's because you went with Bronco players.
I know. Well, okay.
Thank you.
What have you learned from this? What have you learned?
I've learned, I guess, is Russell Wilson just a shell of himself, because I literally thought Russell Wilson going to that Denver team, they have those wide receivers are pretty good. Throw Russell Wilson, and I thought they could create some offense. I get Melvin Gordon is fucking some fumbling machine, but I really thought Russell was going to excel with the Denver team. And I mean, there's rumors now that he's looking at possibly maybe an Arizona trade to get him over to go to Arizona.
Wow.
Get him out of there to go fit into that system with Arizona, because they're having troubles at their quarterback situation. So, man, I am so surprised at how bad Russell Wilson has been. Now, I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know what
I'm
to
happy.
count it to.
And you'll
I
never
was
know what it is.
him in fantasy.
I know you asshole.
I hope he has a bad week this week.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you guys are playing each other.
Says
Yeah.
he's questionable.
I think this is the first week I'm gonna take the Jets all season.
Wait. I don't know if I agree with this. I think you might jinx us.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. They're
don't.
like, don't bring Enders on. They're like, bring Enders on though to jinx them. Everyone wants me to jinx Enders this week. This is the jinx Enders week where everyone gets to catch up to all of his picks.
Last week was. I'm gonna go 10 again this week.
Man. Oh, I like it. I like it. Chat again. Thank you for coming in. Again, it's hard for us to get to chat and everything, but feel free to chat it up in there. If you have any questions, use the activity feed. And again, we'll be rolling some marbles after the show and giving out some $50 tickets for Thursday's happy hour, kicking off Squad Fest weekend, which is going to be lit this weekend. I'm super excited. It's a jam-packed lineup, the most skins we've ever given out for happy hour. We're going to give away, I think, 95 plus skins over the weekend. So you have your chance to upgrade that ball starting Saturday, 11 a.m. with the knock sauce in the morning. He likes that morning time, so I was more than happy to let him have it. Because that is way too early for me. It's way too early for me. No, it's weird. I used to wake up at 5 a.m. for 20 years, and then I changed careers, and I'm going to bed at 5 a.m. now. Yeah, dude. So, Knocker, in fantasy, you saved your butt so far, Knocker. You won a game, which you're back to 2-4. So you're still
getting
part
there.
of the relegation squad, but you're almost out of it. You're almost out of it, which was good. Flame ends up staying undefeated, and again, I ripped on his team earlier. If you go look at points against points for, the last place in fantasy has 200 more points against them than the first place Flame does. So Flame's been playing everybody's weak team week in and week out. He's over here.
Now he's got me this week.
Yeah,
and
Tony.
Most of my people are on buy.
See,
I had
it's
to put in,
bullshit.
like, scrubs.
Yeah, are the Bills on a bye this week? They are, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck is that shit? That's ridiculous, dude.
I lost half my team.
You really did.
I got Daniel Jones starting
You
this
did.
week.
You did, man.
Ultimate opportunist.
It's that lethal combo. That Allen Gabe Davis combo has just been lethal all season long. Ultra finally gets on the winning ways at 2-4 as well. And then Tony again with a nice win over Lisa, and Pickle Sandwiches again continues their reign at 5-1 as well. So as what you went to? Are you 2-4? Are you Cobra Kyler? Is that you?
Yes, that is me. I am currently tied with Knocker in a four-way tie for 7th place. So Knocker, we just gotta,
Yeah, could you
we just gotta
imagine
shove
two
down the
hosts
other
are
two,
gone?
and
Two
we're
hosts
good.
are
And you got your
gone?
4.
Oh, yeah,
No, I'm on a fantasy free fall, man. I'm on a 4-game losing streak here and a 5-game losing streak in the league.
What was the thing though about with your guys' fantasy? Like whoever loses is out, right?
No, so
you
the
don't get to-
bottom 4 teams, to keep everybody honest, the bottom 4 teams get relegated out of the league. So we'll bring 4 new teams in. Next season we'll have another, draw out of a hat, whoever wants to enter. But yeah, we're on the verge of having 2 hosts not play in the fantasy league
Cowboys suck.
next season. So
I'm pretty sure I was going to be one of them, but apparently I'm not now.
Yeah, it's a long season.
How my
We
team's
still got
doing
plenty
things.
of season left.
Oh, and here's our resident Giants fan who will be on the podcast next week. Infested Vector out here dropping down.
Slow
I don't
down.
believe the Giants are as good as their record. Josh, yes, I believe that they're not as good as their record. They're not. They're not. They lost to the
They're better.
Cowboys. Oh,
You're
God.
talking about the Cowboys?
Jesus Christ. Listen. I want to tell you right now, we're
They
4-2.
burned me.
We
They
are
burned me.
4-2 with a backup quarterback, okay? We were down 20-3 against supposedly the best team in the NFL, which is the Eagles. Came back, almost won that game. Okay, we're going to play the Bears and the Lions. We're playing the Lions and Bears next. We're going to have Dak back. We're 6-2, and then we hit the bye. I don't want to hear anybody. I don't want to hear anybody.
I almost win that game.
Yes, it was 20-17. It was 20-17. It was 20-17. It was a 3-point. We scored 17 unanswered points.
Might as well have been 100. 3 points is still 3 points on the road. Might as well have been 100. You got your ass handed to you in the fourth
I
quarter.
like chaos. Quiet down, Josh. I want to hear
Cowboys
Ender's
suck.
picks, please. Oh, Infested, thank you for the biddies, man. I appreciate it. So, all right, let's kick this sucker off here. We've got.
Can I say something first?
Sure. Would you want 5-10 minutes or?
No. Anders, you're my fucking hero.
Oh God.
Somebody walked up and served you a drink. I don't know who it was. Somebody walked up and placed a drink on your table or whatever your desk is. 43 years of marriage, I have never had anybody place a drink.
That was Ethan.
Walk in.
That was Ethan.
Started him young.
It was. Nobody's ever walked in and said, "Here, honey, have a drink."
Oh, that's
You're my
fantastic.
fucking hero, bro.
I mean, she did. I will say she called and said, "Do you want something?" So I mean,
Wow.
Still.
Are
Wow.
you serious?
Wow.
Yeah. So it's nice.
Where do we find?
passion iced
I gotta
tea
say,
from
she is quite
Starbucks.
nice. She fed me chocolates, drunk and high as hell at fucking TwitchCon for like 30 minutes. Just kept
Oh,
feeding me
man.
English candies, dude.
Miss Andrews was just feeding him because
Just
Lel
feeding
brought
me,
candy.
loud, just feeding me. I didn't even know what it was, and at the end, I thought I ate her whole bag, and I felt terrible. I was like, "Did you just eat all?" She's like, "No, it's just an extra bag." She's like, "Here, try this." I was just high as fuck, bro. I was just going through
She
chocolate.
would say, "Do you want this?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna eat that." And she just handed it to
Yeah,
Josh. and he'd be like,
it's a-
He's in.
He's fantastic, dude.
awesome.
Big
That
shout
was
out.
awesome.
Your wife is. She's really, really cool. She's really, really cool to hang out with. She's a cool lady. All right, here we go. We're gonna kick this off. Thursday night football. Man, these Thursday Monday games have been rough to watch. They have been rough to sit through. They really have. First game up here.
Cowboys suck.
On Thursday, again, to make sure you get your picks in, just type in exclamation NFL. That link will come up, and you just click right on it. It'll take you right to the pick'em page for you to get your picks in and lock them in for Thursday. All right, we have the 2-4 Saints coming in against the 2-4 Cardinals. Both these teams struggling, not technically out of it, but still going to take quite a bit for them to get back into this playoff race in both of their respective divisions. Arizona's favored by a point in this, which pretty much is a toss-up. Cardinals at home 2-4. Saints on the road 2-4. The Cardinals are 0-3 at home this season. But they do get Hopkins back this week. The Hopkins is activated. They will have, again, who I think he's a top 5 receiver in the league when healthy. And all right, I'm going to go to you first, Knocker. Saints, Cardinals, who you got Thursday night football?
I'm starting this one off with a mystery pick. I'm not saying who I'm picking.
You're such an asshole.
I am, because I'm not giving away my picks to everybody, so they can just copy them.
Oh, you're going to pull that shit because you're on the first page now, fucking big head?
Exactly.
Oh, whatever,
I have a
dude.
chance now, so I don't want everybody in front of me just picking what I pick.
Well,
so
it is your $500, so I'll get you whatever you want.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Money on the line?
Yeah, there's
What?
$500 of Knocker's money you get to win if you get first place in Pick'ems, dude. $500. Yeah, Anders is like, oh shit, I shouldn't have picked the Cowboys. He's like, I shouldn't have picked the Cowboys.
Damn it! That went up picked them.
Oh, that's fantastic. He's like, it's a whole new game for Enders now, dude. It's a whole new...
I'm gonna read you my picks right now while you guys are talking.
Oh man, Enders like that's a lot of biddies and subbies. Come on, bring it, baby. Let's go. All right, Enders. So what do you got on this one? Saints.
Hang on. I think Arizona would be better off getting Anthony Hopkins than DeAndre.
Oh my God!
They're more than they need DeAndre right now.
You know that Knocker's been holding that joke in since we started the whole entire thing. Once he saw the Arizona game. Enders, what do you got? Saints and Cardinals in this one, bud.
I gotta go Cardinals at home. I think they're not gonna go 0-4 at home. I
Okay.
think with Hopkins coming back, I just
A little bit of spark to
like
him.
you said, it's a 1 point. It's a freaking
It's a
flip
toss
coin.
up. Yeah.
I mean, right now 72% of ESPN's picking Cardinals.
Picking
so
Cardinals. All right, you're going with Cards in
that's
this
not
one.
one of the bad ones I'm going.
You heard
so
it
I'm
from the
going
number
Cardinals.
one Pick'ems player in our league right now. Is going with the Cardinals. Gooch, what do you got on this one, dude? Saints, Cardinals here.
Yeah, before I forget my pick, I just want to get rid of Thursday night football games in general. If it wasn't for like the greed, if it wasn't for the fact that
Cowboys
people are
suck.
not going to say no to more football, like
Yeah.
you're giving teams a 3-day turnaround, which is just like ridiculous
It
if you're
is.
dealing with certain circumstances,
And it's
and
Amazon.
everybody suffers
Yeah.
that watches it. So
Yeah.
I hate the format in general, but okay, so the Saints, Dalton sucks at prime time. I think the Cardinals getting back Hopkins is going to be great for them, and it's just going to give them a touchdown win. So Cardinals at home win.
All right, I like it.
Yeah.
Tony, what do you got, bud? Cardinals and Saints in this one.
I'm going with the Saints, bro.
All right. Saints on the. God damn it! This
My
is really
chance to
fucking
make
with
up
my
a
head
point.
now. This is fucking with my head now. Tony's good at
that
this.
Red Rocket.
Oh man, but I got to go with the number one. I told you I'm gonna follow all Enders today, so I'm gonna.
He's on ESPN right now clicking all
Yeah, I totally am.
change everything
I
up.
totally am.
Joey, that's just part of the problem.
No, you can't catch me if you match.
I know. I know.
Thank you.
This isn't the one though. This isn't that game. I think I'm gonna on the 50-50. I'm gonna flip and go Saints. I'm gonna
Should
go
be.
Cardinals. Good on Tony.
Just say
I'm
you,
gonna go Tony. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals and getting Hopkins back, having a little bit of spark at home. And again, you can't go winless at home forever, right? I feel like that's gonna buck that trend as well. I'm gonna go Cardinals Saints in a very ugly, gross Thursday football game. 24-20 Cardinals over the Saints here. All right, we've got Sunday football. We've got my team here, and I've got a bet on this game against Ron. If the Cowboys win, Ron gives 25. If the Cowboys lose, I have to buy a Lions jersey and wear it on the show. Yeah, so there's got stuff on the line here. Lions are 1-4. They're 0-2 on the road. The Cowboys get Dak back. I believe Dak's going to start in this one. They're 4-2 here. The line is -7. The Cowboys by a touchdown here. Gooch, what do you got? Lions, Cowboys in this one.
Well, I hope that TJ Hawkinson jersey fits you because I think the Cowboys with Dak back are going to be so damn rusty.
Oh, God,
You're going to go back to the Dak way of offense. Like, you enjoyed Cooper Rush's little experiment. Then he shat the bed with 3 interceptions, and I just think his experiment's over. So you're back with Dak. You're stuck with him, man. I think the Lions are going to be that team that beats you when they shouldn't have. That field goal at the very end. I'm going with the Lions. I felt inspired by Tony's shirt today.
Hater, dude. What the fuck? You're inspired by his shirt. All right, Tony, are you wearing the Lions blue because you're going with the Lions against the Cowboys here? What are you doing?
No, I'm just wearing a blue fucking shirt, bro. I would never go for the Lions. Get out of here. No shot. No shot. I could be a quarterback and beat the Lions.
Oh, I love this. It's so great, Tony. I'm just wearing a blue fucking shirt. Get out of my office.
Leave me alone, damn it.
Hey, listen, when you don't change your shirt for like 2
I'm
years, all
going back
right?
to black, bro.
I got back to black.
It was either that one or I was going to put this
Oh,
color
the
on.
pink. Look at that, baby. That thing's bright.
I
I
like the
like
pink.
that.
I like the
Wow.
pink.
Yeah, I like
we
the
go.
pink, baby.
Let's
Brings
go
out
with
your
pink.
eyes. Brings out your eyes, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Knocker, what do you got here? Lions, Cowboys. Are you on the Gooch train here?
No way, man. Gooch is smoking something.
Let me be last in pick'ems alone, please.
Last and pick 'em some
This is why
nuts.
it's a free fall. You keep hanging on to losers. You're just holding on. There is no fucking way Detroit goes into Dallas and wins this game. They're not going to score more than 10 points.
Didn't we all
really
say
can't
that
wait
about
for
the
the game
Jets
now.
against the Packers last week? I mean,
Well, the
I
Jets
really
are better
can't
than the
wait.
Lions.
Maybe you did, but I didn't. I took the Jets,
shut
bro.
up, page one. I am envious. Shut up. All right, what do you got?
Page one envy.
Yes, I do. Enders, what do you got here, man? Lions and Cowboys.
I am going with my AFC East
Cowboys
brethren. Lions.
Oh my God!
I
Speaking
have
of
two
Lions,
upsets this week. I'm picking two upsets this week, and the Lions over the Cowboys is one of them. The Cowboys burned me.
That's acting like the NFL's never made
They
not made sense
burned
before.
me.
So this is a hate pick.
Had to get some preparation H, bro.
This is a vindictive. Plus, I was saying earlier, I really like when ESPN,
I love you.
like
I love you.
that 10% or under.
Yeah.
I love going with the underdog, and that's worked for me so far this
all right,
season.
I
I'm
like
number-
it. Stick
what-
with it.
I'm number
You're
one.
number
right?
one. Yes, you're number one. Yes, and that's such
until
a
next
the
week.
Lions. I think the Lions are going to come in and upset
Wow.
the Cowboys.
that is such
I'm
a
going
knocker.
Gooch.
Like that's what Knocker does so much. He does hate picks when they fuck him on a bet or something. He comes back the next week. He doesn't
And then
even
he
care if
loses
they're
the bet
yeah.
again.
He doesn't even care if they're fair by 2 touchdowns. He doesn't even give a fuck, dude.
He just bets it anyway.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
bets
care.
anyway out of
I hate
pure
them.
hatred. Oh man! All right, next morning. Oh, I like it. So Gooch and Enders both on the Lions upset here. All right, here we go. Next one up, we have again a battle of 3-3 teams. The Falcons, 3-3. They're 1-2 on the road. Somehow we're 3-3. I have no idea how this team is 3-3. The Bengals are 3-3. Again, one of those teams I think that their record is not as good as actually team is. Cincy is favored by 6 points in this, and I think that's right on spot. I'm going to go with the Bengals to get it done at home here. I think the Bengals are going to start righting the ship. I think their second half. Again, I was talking about earlier on our show when you're doing power rankings. I think there's a first half of the NFL season and a second half when you get the cold weather, the wind, and you got to run the football and you got to play defense. And I like the Bengals here to get it done. 27-17 over the Falcons. Knocker, what do you got?
Dude, the Bengals won, but they did not look good winning. They haven't looked good in one game this entire season. I'm going on the upset here. I'm going with the Birds to go up there and just play some solid football. Like you guys said earlier before the podcast, Mariota now knows his place in the league. He knows, this, as long as I don't fuck up and I don't have to win games, just do what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
And he has the legs. And the Bengals, like you were saying earlier, Josh, the Bengals supposedly went out and strengthened their offensive line.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Not that Atlanta is a Super Bowl team, but I did move them up a little bit in the poll. By the way, how'd the poll work out? And I do think Atlanta's on a nice little roll. I think they sneak out a win. I do. I'm not sold on the Bengals
All
right now.
right,
I'm
so
just
you're
not.
going with Falcons and upset here on the road,
Yes,
huh? All right,
yes.
Enders, what do you got, man? Another upset special, or are you going with the Bengals at home here?
This is a tough one. I mean, granted, the Bengals are heavily favored.
Yeah.
When you look at things, but I got to go with Bud. I just think that the
Cerrito.
Falcons are going to be coming off of that high of that win against the Niners. Now, granted, the Niners aren't the best team right now, but
Yeah.
still, the Niners should have won that game.
Yeah.
I mean, period.
Sure, I agree with you.
Falcons upset it. I mean, 28-14. That's a huge win.
That is a 2-touchdown win in the NFL. Yeah.
Again, it's not one of my major upsets of the week. I mean, granted, 9% ESPN versus 91, but
Yep.
I'm still going Falcons.
You're
but that
going
is not my other
Falcons.
upset.
Damn, you and Knocker both on the upset line.
And they're going to be on the second page next week.
It's the jinx. That's why we brought him on, so everyone has a chance now. That's why he's here. Gooch, what do you got here, man? You go with the upset special with these two on top. What do you got?
Now I'm gonna flip the script. Yeah, absolutely not. No, I want the Bengals to win this because Chase absolutely took over that damn game, and he looked like Megatron at the end of that. Just absolutely shut the game out for the Bengals. And with a healthier T. Higgins, I just think even with Marcus Mariota finding his place in the offense, sometimes you just can't beat a team's skill set. And I think the Bengals got that offensive power that the cornerback injuries for the Falcons can't keep up with. So that's going to be my only reasoning for the Bengals winning this one.
All right, I like it. Tony, what do you got here? You're going to be with me and Gooch. You got to split here. You're the deciding factor.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Cincinnati just because Knocker is going with the Falcons.
I love it. Tony's be like, Knocker, you're not following me anymore. Yeah, he's totally cut you off from following his picks. He just goes complete opposite of fucking Knocker. It's fantastic. All right, so we've got 3 on the Bengals and 2 on the Falcons. All right, next game up here, a battle of AFC divisional rivals. That is the Titans and the Colts. The Colts are 3-2-1. The Titans are 3-2. Coming in, Tennessee favored by about a field goal. Tennessee's at home. I believe they're coming off the bye as well, so they're going to be well rested here. Gooch, what do you got here? Titans, Colts. Both these teams kind of playing under. They're not just playing well this season, especially the Colts here.
I don't know how the Colts came back and won that game, even with like Pittman resurging and that. I saw a scenario that I can't stop thinking about where it was 3rd and 8 or something like that, or 3rd and 6, and Matt Ryan just drops back and he just throws it dead immediately without even thinking twice. Like he wasn't touched, it was an all-out blitz, but he wasn't pressured to the point where he had to just throw it away immediately. He could have done a couple checks, and what happened was they called intentional grounding, and that gave him that pushed him back out of field goal range for that drive.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan literally killed that drive with that stupid decision instead of trying to throw it away. So I just don't know what's going on in that head of his, but the O-line seems to have finally started to protect him, so maybe he might start finding some people. I just think, you know what? Fuck it. Give me the upset over the Titans. I think the Colts are going to win this one.
Damn. All right. I like it.
Give me the upset.
All right, Tony, what do you got? Colts, Titans here, bud.
And Titans just because fuck the Colts.
Oh, Tony's reason.
It's great. He's the best. It's either 2 touchdowns or fuck him. It's one of the two.
Tony flips a coin. That's what he does.
That should, man.
He's got a Google generator of things on. He just puts the 2 teams in and just gives them one.
I fired my guy, so I'm the guy now. I've been doing well, so just gotta go with my instincts.
Enders, what do you got here, man? Colts, Titans in this one.
Again, it's a tough one. I mean, they're both pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
I gotta go Titans.
No, going Titans at home here. All right, coming off the bye.
No big explanation.
I like it. All right, Knocker, what do you got?
I have no idea what the Colts are. I don't have a effing clue. What the Baltimore Colts are. I don't know what the Colts are. I know what Tennessee is when they play at home and they just give the rock to Henry and as long as Tannehill doesn't fuck up, they win this football game. As long as he doesn't throw 2 or 3 interceptions, which I'm not sure Indy could catch 3 interceptions if you threw them right to him right now. Yeah. So just based on the ineptitude that I see in Indy, I'm bringing it, Joey, and Indy, I'm bringing it right now.
Yeah.
Yes. Tennessee wins this going away.
All right, I like it.
24-10.
One of the big reasons I've taken the Titans here is because they are coming off the bye. I think Henry's going to be refreshed, which means they're going to pound the football with Henry in this one. And like you said, I don't know what the Colts are. They've escaped with a couple victories here. They could very well be a 1-win team here. And the Titans, again, start off a little slow, but I feel just a little more confident in their coaching staff, a little more confident in the run game. So for that reason, I think this game is not going to be a blowout or anything. It's going to be a close game, but I think it's going to be 27-20 Titans over the Colts in this one. All right, next game up here, we have the Packers coming off the loss to the Jets last week.
2 losses to New York.
2 losses to New York this season. That is right. You can obviously see the frustration in Aaron Rodgers. They aren't either clicking on offense. They're not running the football for damn sure. They barely use Aaron Jones anymore. The Commodores 2-4. And at home here, The line is Green Bay by about 5 or 6. Commodores at home against the Packers. Gooch, what do you got?
God, if Green Bay had any sort of offensive efficiency, this would be a wash. There'd be no freaking way we're picking the Commanders to even hang in this game. But just they're struggling so bad. I just don't even want to like take the bait on maybe a possible upset. I think Green Bay's going to win this game, but just by default.
All right.
I have no other explanation than that.
Knocker, Packers, Commodores, what do you got?
I have no idea who the Commodores quarterback is. Can somebody tell me?
Wentz is out now, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who's their
the
quarterback now?
Somebody on this panel tell me.
Let me see. I'll find out. Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke.
Third seeder for a while.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's actually pulled some upsets, but like Aaron Rodgers said, don't panic. Everybody don't panic. There's no way that Green Bay loses this game. If they lose this game, they go tail spinning. They go tail spinning out, and their season is done. If they go on the road and lose this game to an inferior team, there's something seriously wrong. LaFleur and Rodgers, the gap gets bigger, and then all kinds of hell breaks loose over in Green Bay. So just based on that fact, this is a must-win for the Packers. Washington can win this game and still not make the playoffs. So I'm going with the Packers based on that.
I like it. Enders, what do you got? Packers, Commodores.
Packers. I don't see them losing 3 in a row.
Yeah.
I think Aaron's pissed. I think he's lost games to the Giants and the Jets, and at home, I think Green Bay's gonna win this one.
All right, like it. Tony, Packers, Commodores. What do you got here?
It's said that I don't know.
It said that I don't know.
That's pretty
I
sad.
don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Are you going mystery?
I don't know.
Are you going mystery pick? Or are you just not giving your pick out? Or are you just gonna?
I'll just go with Packers. Everyone else is going with them. I don't wanna.
Your Rieslings are the best. I love it. I'm gonna go with the Packers here on the road. I think this is a get it together game of what the Packers actually need right now. I think it's one of those games where you're going to see Rodgers throw for like 3 or 4 touchdowns. They're going to get the running game going. I think it's an absolute blowout here by the Packers. I like the Packers to win 30-20 in this one over the Commodores. I think it's a get back together game for the Packers here. I still think they're in lots of trouble. I still think they have a lot of holes, but I think this is definitely a game that they get it done. Next game up here in the morning. Another team that's kind of struggling, and man, did Tom Brady let loose into his players on the bench last weekend. Holy shit.
Boy, did I laugh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I loved it.
You can go check out in our sports talk section. Somebody posted the clip that they actually got the audio of what Brady was saying on the bench, and he's screaming at those guys. You want to go check it out? It's in our Discord. But the Buccaneers sit at 3-3. And the Panthers here, absolute just shit show, man. Fired the coach. Again, Baker Mayfield is absolute trash, like I called from the very beginning of getting drafted. McCaffrey, possible trade candidate, going somewhere else. There's been rumors and talks. But the Buccaneers here still obviously one of the better top-tier teams in the NFC despite their record. Tampa Bay favored by 11 points in this game.
Wow.
On the road
Ridiculous.
against the Panthers, which is absolutely a crazy number. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers to get it done here just because I think they're the better team, and the Panthers are absolute trash. But I definitely do not bet this game. I don't bet double-digit spreads. But I'm going to definitely go with the Buccaneers to get it done here, 27-17 over the Panthers. Knocker, what do you got?
I love the fact that Tom Brady now feels like every other quarterback in the NFL that's on a 6-6 or 8-8 team. I absolutely fucking love it. Tom,
Yeah.
you were lucky to be in New England. You're lucky Cleveland didn't draft you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Where you land has everything to do with your career.
Yep.
Okay? Never forget that. You're yelling at guys that are doing their best. They're just not as good as your old teammates. Get over it. Besides, just get over it. They're not as good as you thought they were, bro.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Saints.
Yeah, welcome. Whoa, shot at the Saints fan. That was unnecessary.
I know, right?
That was unnecessary.
But it is true.
That's unnecessary.
but they do. The Tampa Bay just
Cowboys
wins just by
suck.
default because the Panthers are a total shit show. And let me ask you this: how bad can teams play when they go to those throwback fucking uniforms? The Bears looked like total absolute shit when they played with the pumpkin uniforms. The Packers looked like absolute shit.
We
when
were
they played in
roasting
these
them
uniforms.
I think it's kind of like
Last week.
picture it like a golf player. You go out and look your best, but you play like shit. At least you look good playing like
Well,
shit.
no, they look like crap.
I hated this one.
If I'm an actual like current NFL player and you're asking me to put on this piece of crap, ugly ass jersey, and
It's
expect
better
me
than
to
the
go
Steeler
out to
Bumblebees.
perform,
Oh,
I
the
don't give a
Steeler! I
shit.
hate the Steeler
Right?
Bumblebees. I
don't care about history. I want to be flash. I want to look good, man.
Yeah.
I went to Oregon.
You're making $10 million. I put on a fucking
You know
tutu.
what has the
Tony,
uniform
right? No
that
shit,
NFL
Tony.
Oregon has.
I'll wear a thong. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just adding. I don't think any NFL.
Tony's gonna bring back lingerie football.
Has what?
I was gonna say, I don't think any NFL team has the budget Oregon does.
Oh no,
Right?
with Nike, yeah, with Nike,
No
yeah,
shit, bro.
yeah.
No
I
shit.
love the Oregon. Every time they come out, I'm like, Oregon, what are you wearing
Yeah,
today?
seriously,
You
they
know?
look fantastic every time they come
Well,
out.
I do agree with the throwback uniforms. Like, when are we gonna stop doing that crap?
Yeah.
Nice, thank
Yeah,
you. And,
yeah.
and the color rush. I hate that color rush thing too. My God, it's just that neon green.
I
in
thought didn't they
Seattle
do
and
that
the
for
red
colorblind
versus
people? I think
gray,
they did
just
that
like-
for color. Oh no,
No,
colorblind people
they
can't
actually-
see that, right?
It was a game between, I think, the
Color rush.
Seahawks and the Bills, and one team couldn't even be seen because of colorblind. Like, it was
Right.
just like, it was bad. Oh,
I mean, come on, just stop already.
That's how shitty they knew they were going to play. They didn't want people to see him.
Like this game sucks. Just like they said. I can see it.
There's only one team on the field. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, Knocker, you're going with the Bucks, though, right? I'm guessing this one.
Well, you have to in this one.
Yeah,
For God's sake,
you got
just
to,
have
right?
to.
Yeah, Enders Bucks over Panthers.
As much as I want to pick the Panthers as an upset, that would
Yeah.
move me up. I know if I pick them, I'd lose. So I despise Tom Brady. I think
Yeah.
he has made the worst decisions of his life this past year.
Yeah.
I mean, his marriage. Who knows what's going on with that?
Yeah.
He's chosen football. And it's not working for him right
Yeah,
now.
it's not.
I mean, his team is 3-3. They're not going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He came back to think that they could go again.
No, they'll make the
And-
playoffs and probably be a first round out or something.
I
But
don't even
you
know
know.
if they're going to make the playoffs at this
Damn.
point. I don't think Tom Brady is as good as he thinks he is anymore. He doesn't have a team. He doesn't have anybody around him. Gronk is not with him anymore.
It's true.
But like with Knocker and everyone's saying, just because I have to go Bucks,
Yeah.
because it's the Panthers.
It's the default pick here. Yeah, it's just the default
I think,
pick.
I mean, what you got Baker Mayfield. I mean, hell, put Sam Darnold back in. I don't know if he's healthy right now. I mean,
No shit.
God.
No shit, man.
McCaffrey cannot get off that team soon enough.
Right, he can't.
His talent is being wasted.
Yep,
Yes.
it's like
On the
Megatron with the
Panthers.
Lions for so many years. They're just wasting
yeah.
this guy's talent
Any team
away.
that gets McCaffrey is going to.
Right.
Instantly
He's-
be yeah.
He's the Mike Trout of the NFL. is
Yeah,
what's
Mike Trout is
happening
good.
with
That's a good
McCaffrey.
pick. That's a good comparison right there. Tony, what do you got in this one? You just gonna go with the Bucks with everybody else here? Tom Brady.
Hey, you know what would be funny? If you yelled at me, I would play the shittiest fucking game the next game. just to throw it in your face. So I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
10
I
sacks
almost
this week.
spit out my
It's
trick
gonna be
right
like the
now.
longest yard. They just gonna let this go on.
Oh my god.
They're gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this guy. He's gonna get sacked so many times. He's gonna think he's back in fucking New England. Where am I?
They're just revolt against him and let him. I love your theory, Tony.
That would be great.
You know what's gonna be great if it pays off for Tony.
I know, it really is.
There's part of me that wants.
Yeah, he's got that
Carolina to
Panther
win.
blue. We thought it was Lions blue. It's actually
Yeah,
Panther
man,
blue.
it was
He's got
Panther
that
blue.
Panther blue going. Gooch, what do you got, man? We got Bucks in this one. Or you going with the upset special?
Yeah, I mean, imagine if Brady went to the Packers. I mean, he'd be having those moments every single week. Like he'd just be losing his mind.
Yeah.
I think that now the Golden Boy is having it tough, and
Yep.
boo-hoo.
Yeah.
I still think that it's so easy to scheme against the Panthers right now. They just traded away Robbie Anderson, and
Yep.
now they're just kind of like a one trick pony with McCaffrey. Baker's going to throw mistakes if you cover McCaffrey. So
Yep.
the Bucks are going to win this by default.
I
yeah.
agree with you. Bucks are going to win this one by default as well. Next game up here. This is actually going to be an interesting game, and you wouldn't think it would when it started. The Giants are 5-1. They're 2-0 on the road.
Yeah.
They go into a Jacksonville team, a gritty, a feisty Jags team that'll give you a good fight here. The Jags are 2-4 here. They're 1-1 at home. Giants again 5-1, 2-0 on the road. Jacksonville is favored by 3 points in this game. I'm going to go to you first here, Gooch. What do you got, man? Jags, Giants. Where you going?
Every single time I've doubted the Giants, they fucking prove me wrong this season.
Dude.
Every single time I think, okay, their goose is cooked, they're gonna come back down to earth. They keep rising. Like their coach has the biggest cojones in the entire NFL.
He does.
And this is going to be a pretty good matchup because the Jaguars are being lifted by Peterson. They're coaching as well. So I think this is going to be a great coaching battle. It's going to be very close. I see the Giants coming out with a win with like a field goal. It's just or a 1-point win. I see 21-20.
All right.
Giants
going to 6-1.
I'm starting to become a believer, man. They're hard not to like.
Damn. Tony, what do you got, man? Giants and Jags.
The Giants are gonna blow out the Jags.
Did you not want to run through a wall when you saw Saquon hurdle that for the touchdown? Like,
my desk almost flipped.
Oh man,
my desk.
So you are going with the Giants in this one. I like it. All right, Enders, another New York team. Are you going with them again this week, or is this the week you hop off?
I'm going Jacksonville.
Oh, he's doing it. He's hopping off the train.
I gotta hop off something. This isn't a big upset. I mean, it's granted the Jags are favored. I think the Giants are going to put up a strong game, but I just think Trevor Lawrence is going to come out and prove that he is better than he's been doing. He to me is still a complete wash with the NFL. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is going to be the golden boy for a while, but I think Jacksonville is going to take down the Giants. The Giants are going to be 5-2 after this weekend.
Woo! All right, what do you got, Knocker?
Wow, I think Saquon is kind of roughed up. He's kind of hurt this weekend. Hey, Cassie, how you doing? Right? Isn't Saquon a little bit shaken up for this week?
Banged up. He'll be playing though. I mean, everyone's banged up. Everyone's banged up at this season.
He ain't banged up, bro. He's gonna put up 40.
Tony's on Tony's team. He's on Tony's team.
It's week 7. They're all banged up.
Yeah, everyone's banged up at this point. Yeah.
This is one of those ones where Vegas just wants you to bet the Giants. Like, there's just no fucking way Jacksonville wins. Vegas knows a lot more than we do.
Yeah.
And if they think Jacksonville's favored, there's a reason they think Jacksonville's favored. I'm going with Enders, man. I'm going with Sunshine. And Jacksonville moves to 3-4.
I'm going with Enders too because I told you this is the most fraudulent record in all of sports. It's the 5-1 Giants, and is going to prove it this weekend.
Oh man.
Jacksonville is taking them down. Sunshine comes in here and has a great game. The Giants again, I believe, are also kind of a one-trick pony. It's Saquon Barkley, and hopefully that Danny Dimes can run around and scramble for a first down. Like the receivers are very subpar at best here, and I got to go with the Jags. I think it's gonna be hot again. It's gonna be one of those hot, muggy Jacksonville days. That crowd will be lit.
They're gonna be ready for it.
Yeah, they'll be ready for it. I like Jacksonville. I'm gonna go with both of you at the top there. Let's go, baby. I like it.
I never thought to call him Sunshine before, but now I'm going to because he is pure. He is Sunshine. He's Kip Party.
Yeah, he really is.
He
really is. He really is.
Yeah.
I like
you realize the Giants play in smelly, muddy.
Hey, the
air polluted Jersey.
Air polluted.
You think they care about some heat, bro?
Oh, I like it. All right, dude, what a split there. That's going to be a big one. All right, next game up here in the morning, the last morning game. Going to be the Browns again, a divisional record of 2-4, record of 2-4, 1-1 on the road, playing the Ravens, who are just again one of those 3-3 teams. I just don't know what to make of them. Ravens at home 3-3, Browns on the road 2-4. Baltimore favored by 6 or 7 points in this one. Gooch, what do you got? Browns, Ravens.
Oh my God, I don't know, man. Because the Browns, you saw how they got absolutely dominated by a team that we said last week was going to lose, but that was going to like just control them. Like, and the Pats did control them. They're just game managers like that.
Yep.
And if you give it to them, you're not going to be able to use any of your weapons. And so the Browns were basically useless. The Ravens, goddamn, you can't predict the Ravens at all. Like, you can't put your trust in them one bit because you're like, they're not going to blow another game.
Yeah.
They're not going to blow another game. And every single loss is a blown ass game. Going up 20-10 to start the fourth quarter, and you lose it. How? I can't comprehend that. I just don't. I think they're too good, and now they got. Didn't they just get a weapon? They got Deshaun Jackson. So there's their streak guy for about 1 week before he pulls a hamstring and he's out for the rest of the season.
It's so true.
So I just think for this one game, he's gonna get a bunch of big catches, and they're gonna win this one.
So you got Ravens in this one. All right. Tony, you know you and that elf have a special relationship. Are you going with the elf today, or?
And every time I pick Cleveland, I get fucked. Every time.
Oh God!
I mean, you kind of see it coming, man.
No, because
man.
he's turned the other way.
Oh man!
I'm gonna go with the Browns.
You're going with the Browns, Dan. He's going with the Browns. Wow. Knocker, what do you got here? Browns, Ravens in this one.
Can somebody tell me why they were passing in that situation? Could somebody fucking tell me why they called a pass play in that situation against the Giants?
You know?
Seriously, can somebody please tell me why they're passing the ball? I don't understand some of these coaches and what they're doing. This isn't rocket science, man. You run the ball. If you don't make it, you kick it. You force the Giants to go the length of the field at the end of the game to win the game. You don't
losing it, man.
Right? You don't throw a pass on your own 20-yard line with that much time left in the game by that many points. You just don't do it.
Yeah.
You know, and Lamar's awesome at times, and then
didn't we all learn from the Seahawks in the Super Bowl? Didn't we all learn like that you just run the football when you're supposed to?
I still think that's forever too soon.
No shit.
Come on.
Knocker, well, you gonna go with the Ravens or the Browns here?
You have to. Baltimore on paper is a better team. And, you know, they are a better team. Cleveland is just a shit show. I can't believe how far they have fallen backwards.
Yep, they really have. They had that. They had a little run.
It's going to be an ugly game, 17-10, 17-12, something like that.
When's Deshaun Watson come back? I hate to bring that up.
A couple more weeks.
Yeah, I think it's week 10.
Okay.
I think he's in like week 10 or something like that.
He's still
Are you going with the Ravens? You going with the Ravens over the Browns here?
Enders?
Yeah.
I think the Browns were last good when they had a chance a season controlled by Ivan Reitman.
Yeah.
Anybody knows what that's from? I got to go with the Ravens because they're the Browns.
Yep, I agree with you.
Actually, wait, let me rephrase. I got to go with the Browns 1.0 versus the Browns 2.0. Wow. You know, there's a reason the Ravens escaped Cleveland in the dark of night.
Yeah,
right.
It's
because
true.
they knew the Browns' name. It was just bad.
That's true. I'm gonna go with the Ravens here because they are just the better team here. They're at home. They got a little bit, more offensive weapons here. And again, Andrews is just a stud tight end as well, man. I just love watching that guy play football for the Ravens. I think he's fantastic. All right, we've got our afternoon game slate here. Again, we have 4 teams on buys: the Bills, the Rams, the Vikings, and the Eagles. All top tier
Those are
teams.
good teams.
Yeah, they're all getting buys there.
On fantasy.
I know.
Oh shit.
Tony's like, I'm losing this week.
It's a bye week if you're playing Tony. He's probably Tony. Who's your quarterback? Who are you starting this week?
Daniel Jones.
Hey, he might run for a couple TDs. You never know, dude. I mean, he could have a game. You never know. All right, well, we've got the afternoon slate here. We've got Enders Jets, the 4-2 Jets, 3-0 on the road this season. Woo! They head into Denver to face an absolutely abysmal Broncos team with Russell Wilson. If he says "let's ride again," I'm going to slap him across the face. I swear to God.
He's not human anymore.
I know. Like, what what is going on? Does Sierra need to fucking you need to do something to your boy here because
she needs to come play for him.
I know.
You know?
Wow.
Heck, she's shared the stage with Aerosmith. I mean, she should just come out there and control the ball for him.
Wow.
Oh man, the Jets though on the road. Denver favored by 1. Still, Jets no respect still. Man,
none.
Yeah, the Jets going in. I'll give it to you first, Enders. Obviously, going Jets here over Broncos.
I'm going Jets. There's no question of it. I mean, I looked at it and I was like, no. I mean, with the way the Broncos are playing right now, Wilson is just. They gave away that game last week, and I can't. The Jets are just on a hot streak right now, and they know it.
Yep.
They know it,
Mhm.
and they're just riding high right now. All their players are fired up. And by the way, you asked Knocker about Williams. He actually was back last week, and obviously it showed. I think Denver's offensive line is just going to cave.
Yeah.
Russ Wilson's going to be taken to the ground way too often. So obviously I'm going with the Jets.
Jets here. All right, like it. Tony, rolling with those Jets again, I'm guessing, right, bud?
Jets, let's go,
Let's
baby.
go, baby. I like
Let's
it. He's just eating his popcorn tonight. What do
I'm
you got?
eating Mud Buddies.
Oh, mud. Excuse me.
Did you say Mud Buddies?
Yeah, what is
Muddy Buddies.
what is it?
Oh, okay.
What's a muddy buddy? Can you please
Josh is
explain?
like candy. I want it.
Yeah, really. What is it?
It's
It's Chex Mix, cookies and cream.
Ooh, that sounds
It's
pretty.
crack.
It's crack.
It's crack. Okay, got it.
Literally.
God, I like it. Gooch, what are you going with? Jets Broncos here.
I think that even if Zach Wilson throws like 3 interceptions, just Broncos are abysmal. It's not. There's nothing you can say about it besides that they're just awful.
Yeah.
I've never been more disappointed. And the NFL and the national media could not have gotten this team more wrong. And went and bought into them and said, you know what, we're gonna give them every Monday night game, every primetime game. They have like 10 primetime games this season, and we gotta suffer for it. I just hate watching the Broncos play.
Yeah.
So the Jets, I hate that I have to pick a divisional opponent to win.
Hey.
But
Hey, we have a
Jets
kid on the
with,
show. Okay, watch your language. We have a kid on the show.
I didn't say
You think that's so big? Holy crap.
Can you blow kiss?
Hi,
Blow kiss?
then.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Aw.
He's such a cutie.
Right,
And again, thank you, Mrs. Enders, for giving me all that candy. I appreciate it.
Andrew's got headsets on, all right, chat?
God, Gooch, how could you? His earmuffs, at least. Come on.
Earmuffs.
Knocker, what do you got here, man? Jets, Broncos. Are we all riding this jet? Are we all going on the Jets train? Are we on it?
No. This is the week the Jets really buy into themselves and have an off week.
Oh,
They go into Mile High, into that altitude. Tough to play there. The Broncos have a solid defense. This is going to be a really ugly game. I'm looking like 15-12. I just think the wheels come off a little bit for the Jets. They're riding high. Yes, they're riding high, and they should win this game. But going into Denver is really tough, and they have a really strong defense. The tight end that they got for the first game back, Dulich or whatever from UCLA, he is a big time player. I just think they get it done in an upset. I just like the defense, and I think the Jets kind of stub their toe this week in Denver. I'm going with the Broncos.
You know what, Pops?
That just sealed in the Jets win.
Well, this might seal it even more because I'm actually going Broncos as well here. Like I said there's some fraudulent records out there, and I believe the Jets are not as good as their 4-2 record. Just like the Giants aren't as good as their 5-1 record. I'm going with.
Are you gonna say that about the Bills also? No,
I'm not saying about the Bills. No, going with the Broncos here to somehow get it done, Knocker. I think the defense again. They've got a top 5 defense. And I think that Russell Wilson knows that he's got to fucking turn this thing around right now with that team. And I just think, like you said, I think that Jets momentum takes a bump here, and they come back down to earth. I'm going with the Broncos in an ugly game, 2017 over the Jets in this one.
Broncos country, let's cry.
Wow. Jason, who
That's the
shot
best
me?
one that I've heard.
God damn it, Dark. All right, next game up here. I wish we could just skip this game, but we have to watch it.
Please.
Just, please. The one.
This is the ticket?
Yeah, the one says they better have the ticket because it's the blackout game of the week. The Texans 1-3-1 on the road against the 1-4 Raiders.
Oh my God!
The worst game of the week.
Dude,
You
Raiders.
actually get paid to go.
The Raiders.
They pay you to go.
How disrespectful is this? The Raiders and Texans have the same amount of wins, yet the Raiders are favored by a touchdown.
God.
So disrespectful to Houston. Oh man. What do you got in this one, Knocker? Texans, Raiders. What do you got?
I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
Alex or Tokes, this should be the Thursday night game. Just put it on there so everyone has to watch it.
I'd be in London too.
Yeah, they should just flex
they are coming off a bye week.
Instead of flexing games into Sunday night football, let's just flex the bad ones into Thursday from now on.
Anders, they lost on the bye week, by the way. Going Raiders. Gotta
no
go with the
shit.
Raiders, bro. Gotta go Raiders.
You're going
on this.
Raiders
Come
in
on.
this? Gooch,
Of
what do you
course.
got, man?
You know, Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfro, Raiders win just from that alone.
All right, Tony.
I don't even know who were on either team, so I'm just gonna go you guys. And
All
go
right,
with the
Raiders. All right, like it. Enders, what do you got?
It's a game no one cares about.
It
really.
does. It's so bad.
It's awful. I mean, the Raiders came in with such prospects this season,
Didn't they?
and they've just
Again.
Yep.
just everyone always puts this faith behind the Raiders,
Yeah.
and they always fail in the past how many years?
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing in the Death Star now. I mean,
Yep.
come on. I gotta go Raiders at home. It's. I wish I could pick neither. I
Yeah,
wish
I
could
know.
actually
It's-
uncheck.
This might be a tie.
It might be a
0-0.
tie.
Is it the Death Star or a giant Roomba?
Giant Roomba. I like that.
Oh,
I'm going with the Raiders by default here again, just because what Gooch said. They've got weapons. They're just not playing good. Like they've got weapons all over the field. They're just not playing well. So I'm gonna go with the Raiders here in just a crappy ass game. 23-13 Raiders over Texans. Next game up here, again, one of those bubble teams that are surprised by their record here. The Seahawks, again, who I think are not as good as their 3-3 records say they are. The Chargers here, somehow, again, you got to give them respect, man. They're battling through injuries right now, and they're still 4-2, and they're playing some good. They're playing some okay football. They're finding ways to win, and that's what good teams, find a way to do that, especially when their quarterback's playing with two busted ribs for the last 2 weeks. And that throw by Herbert was absolutely amazing he made this past week. I'm going to go with the Chargers here to get it done at home. They're favored by 7 here. I like the Chargers to win 30-20 over the Seahawks here. Knocker, what do you got? Seahawks, Chargers in this one.
San Diego Superchargers. Even though they lost me money, they couldn't score 25 fucking points. Are you serious? You couldn't score 25 effing points.
That's pretty bad.
On Monday night. Oh, that's pretty
They
fucking
could barely score
bad.
19.
Yeah, they could.
I'm serious. I'm serious. What the hell happened? But they're just better than the Seahawks.
All right, I
there
like
you
it.
go.
Gooch, what do you got here, bud?
I don't think Geno Smith can outduel Justin Herbert. So off that alone, the defenses are going to be bad on both sides. It's going to be a very high-scoring game.
Yeah.
I'm mad at the Seahawks because Tyler Lockett gave me like 3 points in fantasy, and that led to me losing. So I'm going to go with the
I like when there's hate
Chargers.
picks on this show, whether it's betting or fantasy.
Well,
I
there's a
like
hate
when
pick
everyone's
there.
just like, I don't give a shit. You fucked me. I don't even care what team I did. So great. Tony, what do you got here? Seahawks or Chargers, man?
Chargers.
You've got that Chargers blue on. That Chargers blue going right there. I like it.
Chelsea's going to Chargers, so just makes sense.
I like it. Enders, what are you going with, bud?
I gotta go against Geno Smith because I think he's he's almost worse than some of the other picks in the NFL. I mean, his own teammate broke his jaw in the fight. So
Wow,
that
dude,
was
you
when
threw-
he was a Jet.
That was,
He got his
dude.
jaw broken in the
I
Forgot
locker
about
room.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the locker
He
room.
did get his jaw. I forgot about that too. That's funny. That was, yeah.
For I forget how many weeks, and
Yeah.
then they just rolled on from him, and
Yeah.
he left. I gotta go Chargers. I mean, LA team, but Seahawks just.
Yeah.
Is Pete Carroll even still there?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's there. He's still rallying the troops. Like I said,
You can
they're-
hear the gum chewing from here. You're still there.
He's like the cockroach coaches of the NFL.
He kinda
You got
is
Bill
now.
Belichick,
Yeah.
who will not leave. You got Pete Carroll, who will not leave. You have
Yeah.
these two.
I feel like Pete needs to go somewhere else before he gets too old. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he could go. He could do this again with
needs
some
another
other
chance somewhere
organization.
else.
I feel like that'd be his last spot. I feel like they're gonna wear him down here.
The
you know.
Panthers are hiring.
There you go. I mean, but there you go. That's a team to look at. You know what I mean? So, all right, next game up here, we have a really good game here in the afternoon. The Chiefs 4-2, losing a close one to the Bills, which I think is going to be our AFC championship game. Is going to be the Chiefs and Bills here at the end. The Niners 3-3, Knocker, just been a disappointment as well here. But they come back home. They're 3-3. They're 2-0 at home. The Chiefs are on the road here, looking to get back on their winning ways. They're favored by 3. That is the Chiefs in this one. Gooch, what do you got? Chiefs, Niners, go.
I got the Chiefs on a bounce back win. I think Mahomes is going to outduel Garoppolo just like he did in Super Bowl 54. I see the Chiefs winning this one.
All right, Tony B, what do you got?
Chiefs, because you know what? Fuck the 49ers.
I like it. Oh, I like it. Enders, what do you got?
49ers. I gotta go with Gucci. Patrick's just a lot better.
Yeah,
he's
can outduel him.
That was a close game they lost against the Bills. And
yeah.
I being a Jets fan, I gotta hope that the Jets make it to the AFC Championship. But realistically, I think I agree with you saying the
Enders might be so. Enders, you smoke. What's in that cup that she gave you over there?
Yeah, I think the Chiefs and the Bills. It's going to be repeating the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
I hope the Bills make it to the Super Bowl because they're the Bills.
Yeah,
I mean,
it'd be nice to see that city get one though.
They
it would.
lost 4 in a row in the early 90s.
Yeah.
So,
oh, I know. But the Cowboys won 2 of those. That was great.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, so the Giants, and
remember before you were born.
I know. I was born at that time. Shut up.
But yeah, I gotta go Chiefs.
All right, Knocker. What are you going? Chiefs, Niners here. You got some hate for the Niners, don't you?
Anders' new name is Mr. Myopic, thinking that they actually have a shot at the Super Bowl. Yeah. That's the most myopic take I've ever seen.
I'm putting that on TikTok. I'm going to put that on TikTok, by the way. Crazy Jets fans predicts that they're going to the AFC Championship.
Come on, man.
Knocker, are you going with Chiefs? I mean, you're going Chiefs here, right?
I hate
you hate the night. I know. No, but you hate the Niners more, though.
No. I hate the Chiefs more because they went for 2 with 10 minutes left in the fucking game and got stuck on 30. I had the Chiefs over 31.
This is all for betting.
With a 7-point lead with 10 minutes left in the game, they went for 2 and didn't score another point, and they stood on 30.
Oh.
How dare you?
Oh.
And then
I'm going to give you Tony's number so you can call him Sunday mornings and go.
No. I gotta go.
I
gotta go.
I just hate both these teams with a passion. There's just, but the Chiefs are just a better football team.
Yeah, the Chiefs are just a better football team too. I think it's going to be a quarterback duel, and like I said, when it comes down to teams, you got to take the quarterback. I think that's better, and I think there's a big gap between Garoppolo and Patrick Mahomes in this one. So. Now we got Sunday night football here. We've got Gooch's 3-3 Dolphins. I believe Tua will be back in this one. Correct.
Correct.
So the Steelers here coming in. Rudolph gets it done over there somehow. For the Steelers here, and they're 2-4 now. They still have that defense. Can they come in, Knocker, and upset the Dolphins? The Dolphins are favored by 7 in this one. Gooch, 7 points here. What do you got?
Me or Knocker?
You can go first. I'll give it to you first. Sorry, it's your team.
Man, finally, hopefully, there's a lot of symbolism in this game because not only are we going against the Steelers in prime time, we're going against Brian Flores for the first time since he's left. We're facing a team that's going on their backup quarterback because their starter got a concussion. So there's a little bit of symbolism here, but I think with Tua back and knock on all the wood in my house that nothing bad happens to him, and he took the month off to really recoup, and every single expert, every single avenue that they have taken to try to confirm there's any issue with it, it's all come back negative. There hasn't been any sort of proof besides what we've seen on the television of him being not okay mentally. So I just think at this point he either doesn't play football or he does, and he has to give it at least one more try to see if he can redeem himself on a primetime setting. And I see the Dolphins doing that because I'm an optimist, and I don't want to think that his career is going to end on Sunday night or that it's just going to be a disaster. I want to be positive because the last 3 weeks have honestly been an absolute nightmare.
Katie says she can feel the hope and prayers in your voice.
Started 3-0 and they were the top of the NFL. It seemed like the light was at the end of the tunnel for all our misery and decades of mediocrity, and the rug gets pulled out from under us because of a single sack. And we've been suffering ever since then, seeing like no stability since then. And this is supposed to be the first game that it's all coming back together. So Teron Armstead's back, Hill's feeling good. We have Tua back. Everything should be as it was when we started the season.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna predict it being like that. No hot takes or anything. I just think positively.
Okay.
And God damn it, don't hurt me, Dolphins, and you're going to beat Pittsburgh in primetime, and all's going to be well with the world.
I like it. All right. Dolphins primetime winner from Gooch. What do you got, Tony?
I don't know how I go after that, but
just give me a 2 TDs or fuck them,
I think the Dolphins, because I think Pittsburgh's going to be scared to tackle Tua, and the refs are going to, be a little more crazy.
They're going to take him to, if you touch Tua, you go straight to jail.
Pretty much. So I got to go with the Dolphins.
I love it. All right, Knocker, what do you got here, man? Steelers, Dolphins.
Didn't Kenny Pickett play last week, and did he get hurt or what?
He got knocked out last week.
He got knocked
Trubisky
out.
had to finish the game for him.
Yeah, I said
fuck.
Zach Rudolph and his Trubisky and GT lost his shit. It's so funny.
That was a great desperation rant there. By the way, Gooch.
It
that
was.
so
Katie could
filled
hear.
with
Katie could
hope,
hear the hope, in your voice.
inspiration.
I got butterflies.
So many
got
years of
butterflies.
frustration. So many years of frustration. Just please go back to day one. Please can we go back to day one? I love every second of that.
Whatever it's Rudolph, whatever his name is, Dre.
Right? I just think Miami wins on defense. Just if Pickett was playing, I would probably go with Pittsburgh in this one. But I just think Miami brings a little bit too much to the table. I think playing Tua is wrong, and I will go down. He's going to get hurt within the next 2 games, and it could cost him his career. I think they should sit him out at least another month, but that's just me. So I will go with the Dolphins at home and their defense.
Gooch wasn't uplifting with a hint of concerned father. That's a perfect analysis of his tone right there. Oh, Enders, are we rolling on with the Dolphins here?
Also, Gesicki, never do the gritty ever again. For fuck's sake, man. You're embarrassing all of us.
You're going with the Dolphins here.
Yeah.
I gotta go with the AFC East brethren on this and go with the Dolphins. I do agree with Bud though. I think starting 202 soon. Concussions are serious things. I'm a NASCAR fan, and Kurt Busch retired this week because of concussion protocol and stuff.
No way.
Yeah, he's gonna do a limited schedule.
Full Rowdy Burns, man. He's done. Yeah.
And there's other drivers that have got concussions.
Junior, right? Junior was the one I remember.
Junior's career was forever changed from his big concussion. He was never the same.
Yep.
He should have retired earlier. Junior kept racing. But I gotta go Dolphins. I just hope Tua does not get hurt.
Yeah.
I hope his line protects
Pickett
him.
might start. GT, stop trolling.
Right. But again, but also it's against the Steelers.
Yeah. Fuck the Steelers. I'm going Dolphins here as well. I'm going with Tony's thing. Fuck the Steelers. Fucking hate the Steelers. I can't stand them. Whatever, dude. Terrible
Cowboys
towels.
suck.
Use those terrible towels to wipe your ass because you suck. All right. Next, we've got Monday Night Football here. We got Monday Night Football. Oh man, we've got the Bears versus the Patriots here. Will the Bears score any points in this game?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
New England's favored by 7. They're 3-3. They're at home. The Bears are 2-4. They're 0-3 on the road. I'm going with an absolute rout by the Patriots in this one. I'm going 27-6 over the Bears on Monday Night Football. Knocker, what do you got?
This is such a hate pick. I had the Bears +1. When Justin Fields, he throws an interception in the end zone. Okay, all right, fine. When he went out on the 3-yard line, I told your mom the fucking Bears aren't going to score. If they fucking score, I win my bet because I've got the,
All it comes down to betting with Knocker every
got the Bears
time.
+1.
The bobbled pass.
And they don't fucking score on 4 plays from the 3-yard line. Fuck you, Bears. I was in your corner from the start. I don't care if you're playing Sisters of the fucking Poor. I would pick you to lose.
Oh, I love it. It's fucking fantastic. Good. What do you got, dude?
Oh God, I can't do better than that. I have the total points at 32 for the game, and that's because the Patriots will be 32-0 over the Bears at halftime.
Oh, it's fantastic.
At halftime.
It's great. Enders, what do you got in this one, man?
I gotta go Patriots. I mean, I'm happy the Washington beat the Bears last week because I had Washington pick for Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
But they're the Bears. I mean, come on, they got nothing right now. I mean,
I agree with you.
The rest of ESPN agrees.
Yeah, I
with
agree
us.
with you.
So.
What is the percentage on it? Is there any even percent on the
8%. 8%.
Those crazy delusional Bears fans have got
the biggest upset. If you guys really want to go with an upset this week, though,
what is the biggest?
Panthers with 3%.
3%. Oh my God!
So anybody really wanted to catch me?
Yeah,
that's the Panthers.
That's the Panthers. All right, Tony, what do you got, man? Patriots, right?
Well, honestly, for this, I'm going to go with the Bears to absolutely get destroyed. So,
That's what I'm talking about. I like it. I like it, dude. I love it. Knocker, do we have any positive takes from any bets? It's all negative. All right.
No. If you want to talk college football, yes.
the Russian table tennis.
Yeah, remember
Knocker's the opposite of a regular bettor because they only talk about their wins. Knocker only talks about his losses.
So true, dude. It is so true. Well, that has been our week 7 picks in the books, everybody. Again, some big upsets this week looking like. We're looking for some big upsets this week again, as they have been all season in the NFL. Again, if you missed any part of the show, we'll be have it up on YouTube for you tomorrow, so you can go back and listen to it and see our picks and try to follow along. Also, give it a like and subscribe, and make sure you hit our YouTube sub button as well. It is free to go do it over there. Thank you, Sarita. I want to thank Enders again, the CEO, the founder of MSLA, and ruler of the dark side. Ender's World over there. Thank you, man, for coming in. It's always a pleasure to have you, and you always bring it, dude. I appreciate it.
Me. And again, you know, you guys catch me. Come on, I'm only 1 point ahead.
He's talking shit now.
I would have
been more. But honestly, I want someone other than the 4 of y'all to catch me. You know, I want to. I gotta keep rubbing it into the 4 of you, but you know, I want somebody else. I don't know who's the best of the 4. I think it's
and Knocker's on first page. Yeah, Knocker's on page 1 right now. So
Josh is on like page 12.
You know. Me and Gooch are sitting at the back just chilling.
I'm on the cusp of page 1. I'm like, we're right there.
Yeah, Tony's right there. Tony's right there.
I will say this: it's been like I've never really paid attention to the pick'em thing, and I will let you guys know some of it. I'm just clicking.
Thanks for rubbing it in even more. You didn't have to tell us that.
That's great to know.
Yeah, thanks, Enders. Enders is over here like, yeah, I'm not even trying on it. He's rubbing salt.
Last week I paid attention. I had my worst week ever. So.
Oh man, yeah, Sheffy's up there 4th in the league as well. Sheffy's having a good one as well. So
I knew thinking was a bad idea.
Like I told you earlier, just
click.
You know, it's like those Scantron tests in college or high school. Just always
just Christmas tree it.
Yeah.
Or you know, make a picture.
Yeah, I believe like if you went with C on most Scantrons, you at least get a D on the test, like because majority of the answers are C.
The math has to go.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say this real quick, Josh. So your tier maker thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
I want to ask how you have some teams on the bubble and some teams on the playoff bound. Now, obviously, you put the Cowboys on playoff bound because you're a Cowboys fan.
Yes.
But you put some on like
know. This is the wrong one. Yeah, go for it.
I just don't agree with it.
Wait, okay. What is it that you don't agree with on here? What is the biggest take? Because if I'm putting on the bubble, meaning that they're on the bubble making the playoffs.
They're on the bubble. I think I think the Bengals are not going to make it.
You don't think the Bengals are going to make it? Who's going to win that division? The Ravens?
I think the Ravens are going to do it. I think the Ravens are going to do better than them. But there's some of it, like I'm just watching, like you have the Rams and they're doing crap right now. You got, I don't know.
I don't believe in records. I believe in who I think a team's going to be when they're like. That's what I'm saying. I think a lot of these 5-1, 4-2 teams.
That's why you're on the 5th page.
Shut up, and I will also add in, and I'm going to get a lot of crap for this.
Say a word.
I think the Eagles are not as good as everyone is chalking them up to be right now. Look at the teams they've played. Granted, they had a really tough team in the Cowboys this week, but their previous teams are, I think, pretty much all losing records. So I think the Eagles they're going to start playing those tougher teams now, and I think you're going to see the true Eagles come out and they're going to lose some games.
Okay.
I just all
right, I might have to bring you on. I might have to bring you on for my week 10, power rankings and see how we can battle on them. That would be kind of fun.
Buffalo wins it all. So just saying.
I want Buffalo to win the Super Bowl.
I do too. I want Buffalo too.
Buffalo. Yeah. Buffalo is just on that trajectory right now.
Look at Gucci's like, yeah.
No, I'm glad the Bills on bye week, or else I would have had to pick every single like AFC East like division person to win, and I don't know if I would be okay with that.
You already picked the Patriots. It's like the Patriots are.
Who won the poll? Who won the poll on between mine and yours? You ended up winning by 2 votes.
Thank you so much.
Whatever, dude. Everyone trolls me. I don't even know why I do these polls. Everyone just picks against me and it makes me lose anyway. So it's like, I don't even know. Yeah, like none of these things are true to it. Even if they think I'm right, they're like, fuck him. He's Josh. I'm gonna make him lose.
That's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, man. It's raining right now. Yeah, Knocker says it's sunny and it's pouring.
Everyone would go Knocker. That is so fucking true, Tony. This is so true. So
step outside. It's pouring, you fucks.
All right, chat. We are gonna get some marble races here, so just stick around for some late night tickets. We'll give away $50 tickets and vibe for the next few hours. Me and Knocker will both be off tomorrow, as we're gonna be dealing with a personal issue, a funeral we have to go to tomorrow. So we're just out of respect, we're gonna take the day off. I know Enders, you have a race. When's your next MSLA race? If you want to put it out there.
We got Friday, 3 p.m. It's called the Nacho because it's a National Nacho Day.
Ooh.
Yeah. So JoJo made a really fantastic logo for it. I'm gonna post that tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, that's Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
We're doing the Delta.
The Delta.
So race number 6. I don't know how many laps yet though. I have to figure out how many laps I want to do.
Okay.
But then Squad Fest on
Yeah,
Sunday.
Squad
at
Fest on
7
Sunday.
PM
Yep.
On the Enders World channel. So
Yes.
I'm gonna be bringing that channel out of the
I like
cobwebs.
it. I like it. I like it. Well, I appreciate you coming on, man. Again, give my love to your family.
Thank you,
They're
guys.
fantastic. It was awesome having you on. Tony, you going to be on tomorrow, tonight? What's your schedule looking like? Or
I'll actually be on tomorrow. I did take 2 days off.
Yeah, you did. You look great, dude. I want to say you look good.
I feel good.
Yeah, you do. You feel you
feel
sound
great.
good. You feel good. Yeah, you do.
Wear the
Blue.
colored
Yeah,
shirts.
wear the colored shirts.
I got my pink one for tomorrow.
I like it, baby.
The only reason I didn't wear it was because it makes my nips show. And it's so cold right now that I was like, I was poking around. I was like, I can't wear this.
The breeze on my tits.
Oh, I love it. Little breeze on my tits, right? Little breeze on my tits.
Nice.
Right there. There's the sound effect.
So breeze
On my tits.
on my tits.
Gooch, again, you take care, my brother. We love you, dude. Like, and
Yeah,
again,
man,
it's
I got the new name, or not the new name, but the old
You got
name
your
back.
proper
I'm
name.
spot
yeah,
again.
I got the
Hell
spot
yeah.
is
Your
back.
name.
Like
Let's
how it's
go.
supposed to be.
That's
yeah.
right, baby. Again,
Your
it's been
name.
Gooch. Again, thank you for
Yeah.
coming on this season, dude. It's been awesome to have you on full time, dude. Every single week, it's just a pleasure. So
It's been a pleasure. Yeah,
it's been awesome, man. So everyone have a great week of football. Get those picks locked in. I will see you here in about a minute or two. Do not go anywhere for Enders, Tony, Gooch, and Knocker. I will
Appreciate
see
you,
you
Joey.
soon.
Cowboys
Thank
suck.
you. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. All right, chat. Chatskis. Yo. That was some fun.